Hey everybody, hope you're good. Today's training is all around meditation and finding a structure that is going to really help you to implement this. Because I know for a fact that when we start talking about meditation from person to person, you can find this quite challenging, depending on kind of like what you've done in the past, what your perceptions of meditation, your understanding around it. And then when you actually come to try and implement it, people can quite rightly can find it quite difficult to implement and feel like they're getting something from it. So what I wanted to do here is create and build a structure that you can follow that is going to really help you to get into that meditational flow and state and feel like you're getting something from it, and then start to have a process in place that supports not only mind but body, and focus and clarity and energy, and really encapsulates how you're going to start to lead your life, and implement all the other supportive things that we talk about around nutrition and exercise and daily activity and habits. So this is real structure that can start your day in the mornings. As you will know, if you've worked with me, I'm a big advocate of empowering mornings, and this would be a staple to that. And then also at the end of the day, just before bed, this is really going to help you with then quality of sleep. It depends on person to person again in terms of time. This can be adapted. Some people, you may feel that you need to do 20 minutes of meditation. You don't. Certainly if you haven't got 20 minutes and it's just going to add more stress and anxiety to your day, you could do this in 5 minutes. You could do this in 2 minutes. Ideally, yes, you can add a little bit more time would be helpful, but don't put the blockers in place thinking that you need more time, because you certainly don't. Okay, so make this work for you, okay, not against you. And this is very, very powerful. And as I usually talk about, when we're talking about nutrition and training, we can have these at different levels depending on what our life is doing at the time, how busy we are. But I really do believe that mindset and having a structure around supporting your mindset and having an open and growth mindset really needs to stay as consistent as we can possibly keep it, because it's kind of the thing that needs to stay present, no matter what's going on, because it's the thing that is really, really going to support you moving forwards. So that with being said, we are going to get into the training. And meditation, why is it crucial for the busy driven professional to find stillness and mindfulness? Well, it's going to be a daily exercise of the mind, and we don't do enough of this. And we wonder why we fall short of, just not just our health goals, but also our business goals, family goals, financial, whatever it is. So, doing this is only going to optimize every aspect of your life. Okay. Finding stillness to gain and regain focus and certainty. So it's really important that we give our minds and body the opportunity to regain clarity and focus in such a busy and hectic life. Staying aligned with your values and beliefs. Start and finish your day in the right way. It's a big one. And visualization. We'll go a bit more into visualization in a minute. Okay. Very, very, very powerful. But this is just some of the reasons why we need to meditate and create some time in our day to do this. So the phase one, and I've put these all into phases, and phase one is breath work. And why? Well, I just really believe, particularly if you're somebody like me at times where you are struggling to find that stillness within the mind, you need something to physically prompt you into that meditational state. And I feel that breath work is a great way to do that. So you can choose a breathwork technique. There's many out there. You want something that is restorative and calming. Obviously, you don't want to do breath of fire or anything like that. Short, sharp breaths. So I really like, box breath, which is 4, 4, 4, 4. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold at the bottom for 4. And rotate that, anywhere between 4 to 8 times. And then I also like the 4, 7, 8. Breath. So it's in for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. And again, you can roll through that depending on your level of experience, anywhere between 4 and 8 times. And this is going to be a real nice first phase to get you into that meditational state and really get the most from it. So let's start off with some breath work, okay? And it's just a little bit emphasizing on that. So it's using it as a tool that can snap us out of the noise of life and back into the present moment, and really set ourselves up for a more deeper meditational state. And as you can see there, I've put a few more practices you can choose from. There's the physiological sigh. Okay, but then you've got some more structure with the 4-7-8 and the box breath as well. So let's use this breath work as a tool to snap us in, or should I say, out of the noise of life and into the present moment. Phase 2, finding stillness, so into the meditational state. And this is a big realization for most people. We need to understand that what we're not trying to do is to stop all thought. That isn't meditation. And that's very frustrating if you're trying to do that. And why people can't find the ability to, or feel they can't meditate, is because they're trying to stop all thought, and it's frustrating them. What we need to do is, when we get into this meditational state, eyes are closed, we've found the stillness through the breathing, we've created some stillness and time. We need to then realize that thoughts are going to come. We can then accept them, realize them, and come back to the breath. And I'm just thinking about breath coming in for the nose, out for the mouth, or in or out from the nose, however you want to breathe through this. And then just coming back to that. Again, a thought will come, realize it, come back to the breath. That is you exercising the skill of meditation, accepting a thought, realizing the thought, to come back to concentrating on being present, the breath. Okay, so find the stillness, accept the thoughts, and exercise the skill of meditation. And then in this phase, you may want to be doing this for 5 minutes. If you've got 10 minutes, 15 minutes, adapt it to whatever you have available. So phase 2 is the actual meditational part. Phase 3, whilst you're in this meditational state, then we can start to visualize and just what it is you want to achieve. What does that look like? Start to see it in your mind's eye. What do you want to experience? So think of the experiences that you would be experiencing them, get real clarity and focus on that. How does it feel? Who are around you? Where are you? What kind of experiences are you having? And where do you want to be? So then, what do your surroundings look like? What does your home look like? What does your day-to-day look like? What does your business look like? Okay, start to visualize you doing and acting as the person who have got the results that you want. Okay, visualization is so powerful, because if we can get real clear and get visualizing, the brain doesn't realize what is real or just a thought. It just sees it. So if we on a day-to-day basis can start doing this and visualizing things, the brain doesn't know that it's not real, as it hasn't happened yet. It just sees it, and it has happened. It's there. All right. And this is very, very powerful, because now we're starting every day to visualize and things that we want to achieve and are achieving. And our brain thinks that we are doing that. So therefore you're going into your day acting as the person that has already achieved these things. So this is really, really powerful. So phase 3 is visualization. Start to visualize yourself. How do you look? How do you feel? What are you doing? What's your business doing? What's your home like? What's holidays that you may be on? Okay. Start to visualize the kind of results that you want in your life. And then phase 4, a lovely way to finish off here, is the power of gratitude. What are you grateful for in your life? And this is where you start to write things down and just allow the pen to write in your journal the power of gratitude. What are you grateful for in your life? Realizing that we have so much in our life right now, and we should be grateful for it. And again, this is so empowering, so supportive. Doing this on a day-to-day basis realizes that they call the present moment a present for a reason. Okay. And it's great to have goals. It's great to be able to be evolving and talking about meditation and breath work and exercise and eating well and gaining goals further down the line. But it is also so powerful to realize on a day-to-day basis how the power of gratitude and what we already have. You'll take that into your day, and you'll go about it with a much clarity, happiness, flow, empowerment, all these great things. Okay, so grab at this stage, coming out of that meditational state after your visualization, and then start to write down what you are currently grateful for in your life. Okay, that's phase 4. And this is really helpful, having a journal. Get a journal if you haven't already done so. Getting thoughts out of your head and onto paper is critical to alleviating anxiety and overwhelm as well. So this is really just going to get stuff out and really onto paper. It also can be a way to dig deeper into your beliefs and actual values for how you want to live your life. Okay, so what are you grateful for, and how do you want to live your life today? So what kind of decisions are you going to make? How are you going to live? How are you going to show up? How are you going to turn up for the day? Okay, for yourself, your family, and the people around you. Okay, so this is a quote from Sam Harris. So very, very powerful, and just goes in like what I've just been talking about and why it's so important that we do this. So in particular, the habit of spending nearly every waking moment lost in thought leaves us at the mercy of whatever our thoughts happen to be. Meditation is a way of breaking this spell. Focus is one aspect of this. One discovers that being concentrated on anything is intrinsically pleasurable. But there is more to meditation than just being focused. So it goes so much deeper than just gaining focus or lowering stress and anxiety. It really hits us at a deeper level to achieve so much more in our life and having more happiness in our life. And if you're really, really struggling with getting into meditation, then yes, there are some guided apps that you can grab. Really, really supportive. Headspace is something for beginners I've used for in the past. Really, really great. Calm is great as well, particularly pre-bed relaxation and sleep helping, but also great for meditation. Waking Up is Sam Harris's app. Can be a bit pricey, but very, very, if you want to really dig deeper into the power of meditation. And then you've got the 10% happier meditation for skeptics. Still not sure about meditation. That's a great one for you. Okay. Epictetus, great philosopher. So this is something I want to leave you with, though. There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond the power of our will. Whenever a challenge arises, turn inward and ask what power you can exercise in this situation. So just basically saying we only have power over ourselves, and we need to work on ourselves. And this can be in the form of meditation. And when we do that, we realize that we have so much power on how we go about our day and our life and how we show up and how we interact with the world. And that allows us to understand that we have, beyond that, we don't have any power on what anyone else does and says, and that's fine. But we do have such power on how we show up. So guys, I hope that's been helpful and put into kind of context, the kind of structure that you can put into play when looking to implement meditation through those phases. So give it a go. It takes time. It takes work, but it's very, very powerful. And as I said, doing it in the mornings and also before bed is going to be so supportive for you as well. All right, guys. Got any more kind of questions around this, then please let me know, and I'd love to come back to you and help you with that. Okay, cheers now, guys. Bye-bye.